Hello, it is Saturday, November 15th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today. I'm getting a bit of a late start this morning. That's entirely my fault, so I don't have any excuse, but we'll see if this puzzle is cooperative. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my morning too much more than I already have done myself. In any case, today's hopefully not too brutally difficult Saturday edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Michael Lang, Morty and Myrtle, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It's their generous support that keeps this channel going, sustaining this series day in, day out, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to them and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos, which include yesterday's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve, which is already up on the channel, the last week of mini puzzles. Well, I say solved quickly. Some of them were solved quickly. Some of them not so much. And later today also will be the next edition of the Bosswords 2025 Fall Themeless League series. This was a particularly tricky one for me, actually, so check that out if you'd like to see me solve a difficult crossword. Anyway, thanks to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. I do really appreciate it. And let's get on to today's solve. This is a Saturday construction by Kyle Dolan, who's constructed more than a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Saturday themeless construction, we presume, so it could be a tricky puzzle, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. All right, unable to move while holding a sleeping baby in slang. Wow. I have no idea what the slang term for that is. Incredibly bad. Just could it be as simple as awful? That way. I kind of want to say yawn, and because why would be a reasonable end of an adjective like incredibly bad. Exclamation often made while covering the face. Something no? Assists after a breakdown. Tows, like you tow a car? Me too? Exclamation. I don't know. I'm not sure. Incredibly bad. Ratty? I don't know. LGBTQ vacation destination on Cape Cod, for short. On Cape Cod. Something town? Many a role for Keanu Reeves or Bruce Willis. Action hero? There we go. That's a nice, reasonably long answer to get in the grid. Oh, a chew. Ah, I see. You sneeze and you cover your face. Right. Good. Okay, that's working. Spam might fill them. Tins, like not spam in the email sense, but in the original sense of the canned meat, tinned meat. Angling tool. A rod, angling in the sense of fishing. Unable to move while holding a sleeping baby in slang. Well, yeah, what is this? I don't know. I wonder if I'll recognize it. I don't really have an instinct about whether I will or not. Production company behind TV's Grey's Anatomy, named for its founder. Oh, this must be Shonda Rhimes, whose production company is Shonda. Is it Shondaland? I think that's correct. I think that's right. Incredibly bad, nasty. Okay, so that's fine. Ducks are seen on ice here. Oh, Anaheim? That's where the Anaheim, the Mighty Ducks, that's where they're based, I think, in hockey, the NHL. Showy purple flower. Not sure. Organic energy source. Peat, probably. Blank Laszlo, cosmetics businessman. Erno? That looks like, that's probably what, a Hungarian name. Betray. Go. Do I have any idea about this yet? Unable to, nap trapped. Okay, I've never heard that before. So this is P-Town then. Okay, I assume that's short for the full name of the town. Nap trapped. Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. I've never heard it before, but there we go. Showy purple flower. This looks like it should be familiar, but I can't think what it is. It's used for hair therapy. A hot oil, maybe? Subject of the talk. That might be the talk about sex. So, okay, so phlox. That does look familiar. I would not have gotten it without all these crosses for sure. So, there we go. I hope that's right. I think it is. I think now that it's in there, it looks right to me. Betray could be, oh, you do someone dirty, you betray them. Unexposed side, the lee side, the sort of sheltered side, not exposed to the wind and elements on a ship, for instance. Swear off with of. Swear, so it's not reject because we couldn't put of after that. I'm not sure. Offering on a sushi menu. Ahi, maybe? Tuna? Author Silverstein would be Shel Silverstein, the author of Where the Sidewalk Ends, etc. Plant whose nectar produces the mildly toxic mad honey. I don't know. Is it an azalea? I don't know. Kidney-related, renal. Like renal failure, kidney failure. Places to keep playthings. I don't know, a sort of child's room or something, or maybe play like a dramatic production. I'm not sure. Set for service, question mark. Cutlery or something like that. I'm thinking maybe set for service, or maybe service in the sense of tennis. Set, tennis. Maybe, no, it wouldn't be set because that's in the clue. Couldn't possibly. Okay, I'm not sure. Regardless, in any case, that sounds right to me. Gem with a black variety. Black opal, maybe? I'm just thinking that because it would fit here. I don't actually think I know that, but it would work with the A and 4 letters. This does look like azalea, doesn't it? I bet that's right. Window. I haven't looked at this. Something money, prize money. Right, you win. And obviously it's a bit of a pun on, it's a homophone of like a window. So, all right, places to keep playthings. Prop departments or prop, I think it is probably for a play, a dramatic production. Prop rooms, maybe? Game show figure. I don't know. Why can't I see what that is? I don't know. Currency of Qatar. The Riyadh. That's how you spell this, isn't it? Close of business. Maybe Riyadh is wrong. Set for service. Okay, it's not tennis anything. It is, I don't know. Fantasy monster whose name is an anagram of another fantasy monster. Right, orc. An anagram, presumably of rock, the mythical bird. All right, fine. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Obviously, fine has a few meanings because you can also use fine to mean very good or a tax or something. Source of umami in Japanese cuisine. Miso, of course. That hurts. Yow. Pot filler. A stew goes into literally fills a pot. Set for service. Repair kit. There we go. Game show figure. Panelist. Yeah, someone on a game show could be a member of a game show panel. Close of business. Oh, no, I must have this wrong. Is it LTD, like a limited company, or LLC? Oh, is it the Rials? Am I just mixing up my proper nouns here? Is it close of business LLC? Westminster Abbey has one named after King Henry VII, the chapel. Westminster Abbey is full of little chapels and apses and crypts and tombs and things. It's great. Okay, Lenten event. Fish. Assume this is referring to Lent, run up to Easter. One. Does it mean you sort of one, like 1, 2, you're about to start a count? 1, 2, 3, I'm not sure. Blank Day and the Nights, fictional R&B band in Animal House. Is it Opus? Is it a play on Opus Dei, the sort of Catholic organization? I don't know. I haven't seen Animal House in ages and ages. I don't remember what this is. Blank Trung Thu Harvest Festival in Southeast Asia. Oh, is it Tet? Oh, it's just maybe Otis Day then? Dormant. This probably isn't Tet. Brings in, well, maybe it is. Nets, brings in nets. How one might react during a scary movie. In terror. There we go. That's good. So dormant is inept. That's not really what that means. I'm not sure. I'm going to remove that just to remind myself that I'm not sure about this little area here. We'll look elsewhere for the time being. Swear off with of. Right. Mathematicians output proofs, maybe? Mathematical proofs? That would make sense. Repent of? If you swear off your previous actions, you kind of repent of them. That feels plausible to me. I'm not 100% certain it's correct, but it's plausible. Racket, a din, a noise. Not had by. It was not had by her. It was... I don't know. Not sure. Brand associated with push-ups. Oh, push-up bra, maybe? Yes, Wonder Bra. Okay. I was thinking initially fitness, I was thinking of like a, I don't know, exercise clothing brand or something, but no. I thought it was obviously what I was intended to initially think. And I was being misdirected, which often happens on the themeless puzzles. Branded t-shirts, pen, phone chargers, etc. Those are swag, kind of free promotional merchandise. Something you should avoid. A no-no, I suppose. Not had by. Oh, right. You're right. She wasn't had by him. She was in on it. Or she was on to, sorry, that's what I'm thinking of. Onto. If you were had by someone, in one sense, you were kind of swindled by them. You say, I've been had, I've been swindled. But if that didn't happen to you, you were onto their scheme. There we go. Okay, so Snowcat, I think that's a snowmobile brand, maybe? And then form of literature coined by Sartre, which would be what? The anti-novel? I bet that's it. That sounds plausible to me. No duh in modern lingo, right? Is it obvi or obvs? Which is one of those things that's easy to type and difficult to say. Or maybe not difficult to say, but awkward to say. It's probably obvi because I can't imagine putting an S after this. So face justice in a way, yes, to go on trial would be to face justice. Law system. Chick of jazz, Chick Corea. Salad choice is a Cobb salad, maybe? One. First of all, there we go. Okay, right. So you are about to list some things. First of all is this. One, this. Oh, dormant is inert. Why didn't I think of that? That's frustrating. I kept thinking of inept, and that was wrong. I was being inept. Okay, so this was Tet after all. First of all, that's correct. Twist targets informally. Your abs, you might do twists to exercise them. High point of 1950s car design, a tail fin, right? So high point is kind of doing double duty here. You could mean it metaphorically to mean, wow, that was a really great element of 1950s car design. It was a high point of that design. But also there might literally be the highest point on a car potentially. Probably not usually. Probably still wouldn't be higher than the kind of roof line of the car, but would still be a high point on a relative basis. Sail on the front of a foremast, the jib on a boat, a ship. Martial artist who appeared in 3 Expendables films. Right, I've not seen any of these, but I know that they sort of round up all of the 1990s action stars. So Jet Li, presumably. Plant that thrives in dry climates. Not sure. Hangs out with a round, pals around. There we go. Give the finger, question mark. I'm not sure. Name, like you finger someone, you name them. Someone accused of a crime, or maybe someone who's not yet been accused. All right. Condition of Freud's rat man, in brief. Condition of Freud's rat man. I'm not sure. Trophy. Win? Probably not. Blank platter. Not sure about that either. Bad way to be caught. Bad way to be caught. Oh, I'm not sure. Boisterously joyful. Not sure about that either. Darn tootin'. Yes, indeed. D. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, and that matches the tone of the clue. Darn tootin'. Yes, indeedy. It sounds kind of old-timey, dialectic, a little bit of a dialect. Lenten event. Oh, fish fry, maybe? Eating fish during Lent. There we go. That'll be it. And then a bad way to be caught would be... I get to see what this is. Maybe I have a cross incorrect. Boisterously joyful. I think I might, but I'm just not sure where it is, so maybe I'll try and get something else first. Condition of Freud's rat man. In brief, is it OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder? Oh, maybe name is wrong. Because then, if this were OCD, then this could be rollicking, boisterously joyful. And bad way to be caught would be flat-footed, right? You don't want to get caught flat-footed. I don't know necessarily. I guess that means like not up to the task in this context. And then plant that thrives in dry climates. It's the official medicinal plant of the New York Times Crossword, which also thrives in dry climates. It's the aloe. All right, a good looker. A cutie? That seems plausible. Flip, to upend something, to literally, flip a table, you upend it. Like a baby's fingers, perhaps. Pudgy. Trophy, the cup, yeah. Poo-poo platter, there we go. That's a sort of... Oops. Sorry, I hadn't quite realized we were completing the puzzle at that point. But yes, sort of, I don't know what, kind of like a Polynesian or sometimes Chinese kind of almost like tapas sort of thing. All right, so give the finger to poke. Right, okay, so it wasn't about it wasn't about fingering someone for a crime. It was just literally poking somebody. All right, well, there we go. That was the Saturday crossword. That wasn't too bad as far as Saturdays go. It was definitely trickier than yesterday's Friday puzzle, that's for sure, I think anyway. But yeah, not totally brutal for a Saturday themeless crossword. All right, well, there we go. Let me know how you fared with this one in the Daily Solve Discord chat server linked below the video. Nice, friendly chat community. Or the comments. Always curious to know how people fare with these different puzzles, how they seem tuned to others. And do consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube if you've been enjoying these videos. Haven't mentioned that recently, I don't think. And I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the Sunday crossword. A much larger grid. Themes will return tomorrow, so we'll look forward to that. Until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.